Happy Tuesday, Bobcat teachers and scholars. We are in for a terrific day of teaching and learning. Let's get started with the morning announcement. Now, every day, all of the Bobcats within our Scenic Hills School should strive to display our foundational values. In order to do this, you must think about the 3R approach, which is to be respectful, be responsible, and to always be ready to learn. On yesterday, we caught Miss Small's class following the 3R approach. And what made this day even more special was that their teacher was not at school. While Miss Small was away at her meeting, these scholars were courageously concentrating on their work and following all of our school-wide rules. I know that they are well on their way to being eligible for our next Bobcat Bonanza, which will take place on next Friday, November the 4th. Now, I'm sure you are thinking, what will we do for our Bobcat Bonanza leading up to the Thanksgiving holiday? Well, scholars, I want you to know that over the next 3 weeks, you will be working to be eligible to attend our school-wide field trip. You heard me, school-wide field trip. We are going to have the buses lined up across the front driveway, and we are all going to go outside and get on the bus to go on a field trip together. Don't you want to be able to go on this field trip together? Now, scholars, of the next 3 weeks beginning today, you must not get more than 4 tallies. No more than 4 tallies so that you can be eligible to go with us on our school-wide field trip. Now, you might be wondering, what will we be doing on this school-wide field trip? Well, let's find out. We are going to see a musical, a play together, and after we finish, we are all going out to eat together. I think we will probably take up the entire restaurant. The entire restaurant, scholars. You will be able to pick your meal, and we are going to all, after we take over the theater, because it's going to take all of the seats will belong to us. Then we are going to go and take over a restaurant. Have you ever done that at school? I don't know of too many schools who have completed school-wide field trips. We are planning for multiple school-wide field trips this year. Scholars, you want to be on your very, very best behavior so that you can come with us on our school-wide field trip. You don't want to be left at school while we are going on our school-wide field trip. You want to go with us. Scholars, you will take home your forms today. In our school-wide events and activities, scholars, I hope that you remember to go home and read for 20 minutes if you are in pre-K through 1 and 30 minutes if you are in grades 2 through 5. Remember, scholars, if you read during dismissal time, you should have your full amount of time each and every day. Now, scholars, you should have received your reading logs on yesterday. If you read for 20 minutes and you are in grades pre-K through 1, you need to color in your first symbol on your book log. And the symbol on everyone's book log looks just like this Memphis Hustle symbol, which resembles our Memphis Grizzlies. Did you read? Teachers, please allow scholars time to color in their symbol because they are well on their way to meeting this month's reading goal and getting the prizes. Teachers and scholars, thank you so much for participating in the very first day of our Red Ribbon Week. As a reminder, yesterday's theme was teaming up against drugs. And on the screen, you will see just a few of our Bobcat faculty and staff who participated in this theme day. Now, scholars, I can't wait to come around to see you in your hat, your cap, or your hoodie today, as our theme for today is putting a cap on drugs. Now, scholars, for tomorrow, our theme is going to be masking up against drugs. And we are going to have a mass decorating contest. So, scholars, as you walk in or out of the building today, make sure that you have a mask because you can decorate that mask at home, or you might be given a few minutes in class tomorrow to decorate your drug-free mask. So yesterday we were teaming up against drugs. Today we're putting a cap on drugs. And on Wednesday, tomorrow, we're going to mask up against drugs. I can't wait to see what design you place on your mask for Wednesday. And while we are talking about Wednesday, that is tomorrow, is also the day for our Read for the Record. What is Read for the Record, you might say? Around the world, everyone is going to read the exact same book on tomorrow. And you know how we love to participate in things that are done around the world. So tomorrow at 9:30, we will have guest readers in the building to read to our pre-K through second grade scholars. And on tomorrow, you will find out the name of this year's book. We don't have any birthdays today, but tomorrow, maybe we'll have a birthday or two. See you soon. And teachers and scholars, in our next school-wide event and activity, we will be having a fire drill number 3 for the school year. For this fire drill, we will have to exit the building and go to our fire drill locations outside. Teachers, as we get new students each and every day, please make sure that you review the directions, the expectations during a fire drill with your classes today. Now, there are 5 short things that I can tell you, scholars, to help you remember what to do during a fire drill. The first is to listen for directions. The second, quietly line up. Number 3, walk carefully. That means we're not running, we're not pushing. We are just walking very carefully to a designated location, which is number 4. Go to your assigned place. And number 5 is to always, always, always stay with your class. And lastly, in our school-wide events and activities, scholars, this is just a reminder that you have 2 opportunities this week to earn out of uniform passes for next week. The first is to invite someone who is 18 years or older to come and represent your family at the Overcoming Obstacles family event on tomorrow at 2 p.m. This event will take place in our cafeteria. So scholars, make sure that you invite someone in your family to come to this session on tomorrow at 2 p.m. Our second opportunity to earn an out of uniform pass this week is if you and your family attend family movie night. Family movie night. Now, scholars, it is important that your parents and guardians are told that there must be an adult with you when you come to family movie night. And you are able to come dressed in your best costume. Now let's talk about costumes. Scholars, we don't wear scary masks. We don't have any we don't have anything with us, or we won't bring anything with us that may appear to be dangerous. So no swords or any type of water gun or little small gun, no weapons of any kind, nothing with blood on it. We don't want to scare any of our classmates. We want to keep it peaceful. And you can bring that face mask with you, but we will ask that you not put it on. Now, scholars, we're going to have pizza, nachos, candy, popcorn, all kinds of things as we watch a movie together. Now, you want to be here. That is the easiest out of uniform pass you probably have ever earned. I can't wait to see your families at the Overcoming Obstacles. Remember, that's tomorrow at 2 p.m. and at our family movie night, which will begin at 5 p.m. on Friday. In today's classroom spotlight, we are shining a light on our grade 4 scholars. Specifically, our scholars in both Mr. Fields and Miss Fleming's classroom. Scholars, we are so proud of the way that you were courageously concentrating on yesterday, and that is why you are both being spotlighted for being ready to learn. Keep up the great work, scholars. We couldn't be prouder of you.
3GC Literacy Pledge. I promise to read each day and each night. I know it's the key to grow up right. I read to myself, I read to the crowd. It makes no difference if silent or loud. I read at my desk, at home, and at school, on a beanbag or bed, by a fire or pool. Each book that I read puts smarts in my head, because rain grows more thoughts, the more they are fed. Come rain or come shine, snow, wind, or sleet, each day of the week, reading's a treat. So I take this pledge to make reading my way, and feeding my brain what it needs every day. By Deborah Angustein.
And our students in the spotlight. Today we are spotlighting 2 students for lending a helping hand. These 2 students served on our safety patrol on yesterday, and they assisted us as we were putting our equipment back into the building. Today, we are spotlighting DeAndre Watkins from grade 2 and Kira Gibbs from grade 5. All right, scholars, it is time for our hard facts. Now, we are going to mix it up today. We have been doing multiplication facts, but today you must be ready. Today, we will be doing addition, subtraction, and multiplication facts. So make sure you are paying close attention. Are you ready? Let's get started. All right, scholars, are you ready? Just a reminder that you have 3 seconds and 3 seconds only to answer these addition, subtraction, and multiplication facts. Pay close attention. Let's go. 29 minus 29. 0. Raise your hand if you got that one correct. Because if you looked very, very closely, scholars, you will see that the same number is in both places. And of course, you know that if we subtract the same number, our answer will be 0. Let's see if you remember to study your 9 multiplication facts. 8 times 9. 72. Were you able to get that multiplication fact? Remember, there are some multiplication facts that you just have to memorize. You just have to know what the answers are. If you didn't get that one correct, that's okay. You will have plenty of time this week to continue to practice with your nines. 19 minus 9. 10. Kiss your brain if you got that one correct. Now, scholars, let's look very closely on the screen. You will see 9 minus 9. Anytime you subtract the same number, the answer is going to be 0. And once you got that, all you had to do was bring down your 1. Now, you could have also counted down backwards from 19 and taken away 9 to see which number you would get. Let's do it together. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Awesome job. 100 plus 100. 200. Now, scholars, did you see that the first 2 columns, the ones and the tens column in this number have the exact same numbers in them? 0. So really all you had to do was add 1 plus 1, which was 2, which made our answer 200. 56 minus 8. 48. Did you use our strategy of counting backwards, counting down to get this answer quickly? Let's do it together. Let's count down. Let's take 8 away from 56. 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48. Great job. 700 times 0. 0. Give yourself a pat on the back if you remembered our rule about zeros. I hope you did not allow Miss White to trick you because I made it a bigger number. Remember, it doesn't matter how big it is. If you're multiplying by 0, the answer will always be 0. 75 plus 6. 81. You are on a roll. Now remember, when you have an addition fact such as this one, you can use our strategy of counting on to be able to find this answer in 3 seconds or less. Let's do it. Let's count on from 75, add 6 until we get to our answer. And here we go. 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, and we are there. Great job. 12 times 8. 96. Do you know your 12s? We were studying our 12s last week. I just wanted to give you one more opportunity to find out if you actually know your 12 multiplication facts. Great job today. Make sure that you are studying because tomorrow we will have more hard facts. And in our national holidays, today is National Fine Art Appreciation Day and International Artist Day. Now, every year on this day, on October the 25th, we celebrate both of these holidays. And what it symbolizes for us is that we should spend some time looking at art, studying it, buying it, and creating it. Did you know, scholars, that the most valuable painting in the world sold for over $500 million when it was auctioned off? Can you imagine one of those pictures in the bottom left-hand corner? Can you imagine that picture, that painting selling for that much money? That is amazing. So, we are going to discuss our read alouds next, but our guiding question, the question I have for you today is, what type of masterpiece will you create today? I can't wait to see what you come up with. In today's Read Aloud, we have 2 books. That means we have a bonus Read Aloud for today. Now, our first Read Aloud is entitled, I'm Not Just a Scribble. And teachers, this read aloud is 6 minutes and 18 seconds long. Our guiding question for this book is, do you think the main character can teach the other characters in the book about the importance of kindness? Now, since you know that we have our guiding question on this book, that means that our second book is our bonus for the day. This book is entitled, If Da Vinci Painted a Dinosaur. Now, teachers, this read aloud is 9 minutes and 44 seconds long. So for today, we need for you to carve out about 16 minutes. 16 minutes for scholars to be able to read both of these stories, to listen to both of these stories before they go home today. And lastly, in our student spotlights, today we are shining a light on 2 scholars who have been caught following the 3R approach every single school day in the month of October so far. And if you look very closely on the screen, you will see that these scholars are receiving their calendars where their teacher has circled their conduct grade every single day this month. We are so proud of both of these scholars. So today we're spotlighting Malaysia Douglas and DeAndre Watkins. Keep up the fantastic work. Remember, every day we're building brilliant Bobcats because we are raising the bar by believing in ourselves, achieving our goals, and reimagining our future.
Together we must believe. Together we will achieve. Together we will imagine 901. How for taught today or teacher learning.